المشاهدين أهلا وسهلا بكم من جديد مع برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي. كما عودناكم في كل أسبوع نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات قصة نجاح نشأت في الدولة. Mr. Shahid, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We are so lucky to be here with you in your company. Our team said to you, welcome in our program.
My pleasure.
And we would like to know about yourself. Who's Mr. Shahid when he started his career in this country and what he's doing at this moment?
I was born in Dubai. I was born and raised in Dubai. I finished my education in Dubai as well. I started working, my job started back in 2006. So I started as a credit card salesperson for Standard Chartered Bank back in the day with a salary of 675 dirhams. And what I used to do at that time is work during the day and study at night, attend my classes at night. And then finally when I graduated, I got a job opportunity in the bank, Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank. So that's how my real estate career started, because I started as a mortgage consultant. And I was there for 3 years. I quit the bank in 2009 because the market we had a recession in 2008 all over the world. So 2009 I stopped that, and 2010 is when I started as a broker in another company. That's when my proper real estate career started as a sales consultant. I was with that company for 9 years. By the time I left that company, I was the top salesperson in that company for continuously 3 or 4 years. 2019, I stopped that. I quit that because I thought that I wasn't growing and I wanted to do something more, obviously in real estate. So that's when I part ways with that company, and 2020 is when I started SY Capital. We're a real estate brokerage firm, and anything to do with real estate we're doing here. And what I'm extremely proud about is that in 2020, as soon as we had established, we were the top 3 agencies for EMAR. And in 21, alhamdulillah, we were the #1 agency for EMAR, achieving record sales in the history of real estate in a calendar year. We achieved more than 1 billion in sales only in EMAR in one calendar year, which is a record for the city as well. So we're very focused on the luxury sector and mainly with EMAR as well.
When we talk about the person who living in this country and all the culture here, we're talking about the crisis time when we talk about 2009, and everyone have stopped and don't know what to do. What you did in 2009 in that crisis.
So it was very tough. Honestly speaking, it was very tough. We didn't know, especially when I quit the bank. The opportunities were not as much, but I personally was positive that we will come out of it. It's also because Dubai as a city is just unbelievable, And like I said, I'm born here. This is home for me. And what we saw, the way things are handled in every pressure situation here is just remarkable. We even saw that during 2020, for example, when the corona hit. The way things were handled here, I don't think anywhere in the world it was handled this way. So just the positivity of the city, if the way everything is managed is just unbelievable. So that is why I'm never surprised whenever we come back of a tough situation as a city, because the leadership here, the government here, the support system is just incredible. So we are never ever surprised that how we could come out of a tough situation in this city especially.
Because you're born in this country, that's helped you to know how all the culture, what they need for real estate. That's why you have your agency.
See, the thing is that yes, it helps being born here because I was born and raised here, so I've seen everything from scratch. the tough days, the better days, real estate is a passion for me. When I joined real estate, I straight away knew that this is what I want to do, because one thing I did establish at that time is, and why I was eager to join real estate and I was so excited, is that if you actually sit down and look around you, everything is real estate. We're sitting here in this office, this is real estate. You go to the mall, it's real estate, shopping mall. So real estate is something that will keep growing, and I don't think this business will ever stop, because real estate you need a house to stay in, you need a place to work in, So everything is linked to real estate, and that is why it was exciting. And I knew that sooner or later, if I'm focused and dedicated, it will take time, but I will inshallah reach the top. And by God's grace and the support that you get in this country as well, as expats living here, we don't feel like we're expats or we're from outside. Nobody, you go to any offices or any government sectors, nobody makes you feel that you're from outside. So that is one thing that is very welcoming, and I think that's why you see now in today's day and age, everybody from around the world wants to come to Dubai.
When Corona came in 2019, we're talking about the people, everyone, the investor was scared. What happened to the future? Nobody. 2020, you take the decision to open your own company. Yes. It's gambling if you will see it from other view. Yes. How are you choose at that time?
In fact, a lot of people said that it is not the right time, and it's a risk. But see, it's always risk and reward. From an investor's point of view, honestly speaking, when I just saw it as an opportunity, because like I said, Corona, things became very difficult for a lot of people. It was very tough. But the thing is that I saw it as an opportunity for me to establish my business now. Because the opportunity was bigger, and that's what I grabbed onto. I just saw it as an opportunity, and I thought that it was the best time to do it. Even in terms of investments around the city, and even advising my clients to come and invest money at that time, I thought, because the rates had gone very low around the world, not only in Dubai, around the world. But I saw it as an opportunity, because anybody who knows the city, and that's when the experience helps. If you know the city, the city is going to bounce back. And Dubai has bounced back, like I said, remarkably well. So like I said, it was an opportunity for me. I just looked at it as an opportunity.
From employee to employer, how it was?
See, again, there's the advantage that I think that when you become from an employee to an employer is that you understand your employees better. You understand their concerns better, because once upon a time I was in their position. So I knew I could tell where my staff needs me, what kind of support they would always need. What kind of appreciation they would need, especially in terms of sales. When you're in the sales industry, it can get very difficult, because it's not easy. Any kind of sales in any industry is not easy, and especially in real estate, the competition is very, very tough. There's around, if I'm not mistaken, at the moment 60,000 brokers in the city. So imagine competing with all of them. But competition is good, because it can, if you are working the right way, it will get the best out of you. But the biggest advantage of being from employee to employer is that I know for a fact that I understand what my employees would need, what my team would need, what I need to do as the owner to get the best out of my staff, and obviously you can ask them and get their point of view as well.
Sure, because for the interview I asked you about the relation. You told me you can't ask them, don't ask me. That's how you trust them.
Yes.
I want to ask you how you build the relation with this employee. We're talking about 40 employees.
Yes.
Now, right?
Yes.
How did you build your relation?
See, the thing is, first things first, I'm a man of quality. So what I believe in is that I rather have one best person than have 5 individuals who are average. So for me, every person in the company has been handpicked. So we have not picked up anyone by putting an ad in a newspaper or online. Everybody is handpicked or referred for me to see that they have what it takes and what I want and expect of them. Because what I'm trying to do is my whole experience of the past 13 years of the industry, I'm trying to pass it on to them so that they can, in time, be right on top. So for me, that is very important, and that's why I have personally, I can tell you that all the employees will even tell you that they have a one-to-one relation with me, and I have not kept it as a boss and a team. My door is always open. Any issues, any concerns they have, they all can speak to me directly. So we've kept that in the company. We've created that environment where, as a team member, you will not feel that you're inferior or on top. All are treated the same. And like I said, the main thing is the one-to-one relation that I have with them, so that I understand what I need to do as an employer to get the best out of my team. And like I said, it helped because of the experience that I have gained over the past 10 years, 10 to 13 years in the industry. And I'm just trying to pass that on to them. And the rest, obviously, they can tell you.
It's very hard to build a trust between you and your customers. It's very hard to new customer that you have it, that are trusting you. How you build this trust with everyone?
See, it takes time. Honestly speaking, this is something that takes time. And like I said, that even when we were discussing that, every good thing takes time. You have to be patient with yourself, and you have to be patient with the business. Nothing will happen overnight. Even customers, they have taken time to build this trust with me, with the company, because the thing is that over a period of time you develop that, because they keep seeing how you are performing, how you are advising, how you are looking after them. In our industry, the main thing is the customer. Because if there is no customer, then there is no business. So we have made it a point, and me personally, from day one of being in real estate, I made it a point that for me, customer is first. I would do anything and everything to make sure that he's happy and satisfied with whatever he's dealing with. And that, alhamdulillah, over a period of time, has been recognized, and now people know. So it makes it easier now, but it's taken 13 years.
When you talk about a new investor here that want to buy a house, they also need many promises from your side. We're talking about after sales services.
Yes.
It's very important for everyone.
Yes.
That's make the relation more stronger.
Yes.
How you handle it?
See, after sales, first things first is we always make sure that they know who they're dealing with. They know the history. We do make it a point to tell them a little brief of what we've achieved and how we've achieved it. When they see that and they see the track record and they know, then they obviously tend to trust you. Obviously, in the first deal or the second deal, it's like a testing time for them as well. But when they see how you are and they see your honesty, you get to that level where things are much easier. Coming back to the investors coming in now, obviously, I think it's the best time to be in this city because of the way the rules have been changed, all the laws that have become better in real estate as well, protects the investor a lot. So a lot has changed from the past years, and it's just getting better and better.
Mr. Shahid, why we are here? Because you are one of the top. When we talk about number one, always His Highness mentioned to us to be number one. And it's hard to be number one, but hard to stay on the same level.
Yes.
5 years, number one seller, number one company for sale for AMAL also. So last 6 years, we have high records. You will keep same how?
Again, it's tough, and like you said, that it's always tough, when you are right on top. We're trying. Our job is to keep trying and keep working hard and keep making ourselves better and better in the industry and keeping up to the competition. I just believe that, with the beliefs that I have, that has got me here, inshallah, even in future, it will take me there.
So always the future, we have plan for it, and there is a target in the end. So what is the plan for the future, and what is your target?
Now my target, to be honest, is that I want to one day have my own development, inshallah. So certainly being a developer is the next target, which is also already in discussions, that I'm already in that process while we are talking now. But the final stages are yet to be decided. But that's the next step. I want to get into development.
When we talk about real estate, same what you mentioned for us at the first of the interview, that it's many section. You choose a special section and go forward.
Yes.
What the section you choose?
Yes. See, the thing is, we chose the luxury section, to begin with. And like I said, we're a very focused, oriented company. And I think that, see, Dubai is a big city, and I tell my team as well that, don't think that you can join and then you can do 10 locations and you will become a champion in all 10. I think you have to be focused and you have to identify what you want to focus on, and try and get results that way. So the first things first that we did is obviously target the luxury sector, because I saw, especially after Corona, that there was a lot of shift of people from around the world into the city. And most of the people, the wealthy people especially, they were shifting and they want luxury. So I just thought that, if we focus on the luxury sector and prime locations, it will help, which it did. So this is what I tell my team as well, and I think anybody in the industry, I think you have to be focused in what you're doing, and you have to focus on certain areas and try and be a specialist in that area, because I just believe that if you're not a specialist in that area, the one who is the specialist will beat you in that area. So
why you didn't choose to be in crypto section?
Again, because I just think and believe that you have to focus on what you know best and try and be the champion in that field. So what I wanted to do was be a champion in my field, and not try to jump the boat just because there's another industry that is doing well. I know what our strengths and weaknesses are, and I want to make that better, So I'm very focused on what I'm doing. I'm very headstrong on what I want to achieve and where I want to be, and that's why I don't like, that's why, like I said, it's taken me 13 years. 13 years I'm in the industry. Inshallah, it will be more and more. But I want to be where I know the growth is there, and not keep jumping like this. Otherwise, you find a lot of people who see that, okay, there is another industry that's booming, so I will leave my business and I will do that. I don't think that it's the right way to do business.
SY Capital, where we can find it online?
We are everywhere online. We are everywhere online on social media and on all the platforms of real estate. You can find us anywhere.
And when we talk about your character, Mr. Shahid, we know that you have fair enough experience, and for sure there is someone in behind focusing you and give you a target or give you a hint to continue in your life. Who's the one who's supporting you in your life?
See, I have, alhamdulillah, I'm blessed with a very loving family. I have my brother, sister, my wife. But I'll tell you, to be honest with you, I am what I am because of seeing my father. He was a very tough guy. He is a very tough guy. And when we saw him growing up, we saw all the principles that you see in me is all come from my father. So I think it was him who's the biggest motivation behind me.
If you want to say a message to him, what you will say?
It's tough when you're talking about your dad, but the fact that I love him. He's my father, and like I said, I am what I am because of him.
Dubai is a target for many people who finish their education, investor, even people coming here for tourism. What the first advice given for newcomers? See,
newcomers, like I said, this is the land of opportunities. When you come here, you will see the energy in the city is just. I just think that it's something remarkable. As a newcomer, you have a lot of opportunities here. But I always keep repeating myself that if you are ready to work hard, this city will give you everything. You have to be hardworking, dedicated, and be honest with yourself. But in Dubai, this is the land of opportunities, honestly. You just have to be dedicated and honest, and the city will do everything itself.
Finally, this country, which you born here and you know more than us, what UAE. So UAE have peace and safe country. When we talk about Sheikh Zayed 8 or Nusrat the first step, and some of that they make UAE number one in the world. So what you will say for the leaders and government for all this opportunity?
For the leadership here, I mean, we cannot thank the leadership enough. What we are getting in this city from them, from the government, from all the work that all the leaders are doing is just remarkable, and something that every entrepreneur, every businessman, everybody in the city looks up to, and following the leader is something that we look into, and it inspires us in many ways. The way they're looking after the people, the way they're looking after us, the way they're looking after the city is just remarkable. No matter how many times we say thank you, I think it will not be enough, considering that the lifestyle we've been given by the leadership is just remarkable.
And from our side, Mr. Shahid, we will say to you, thank you so much for spending
Thank you so much for having me.
We are so proud, and we
thank you so
hope
much.
to see also high records again.
Thank you so
much.
Thank you so much.
في كل إمارة تروح تسندك عقل وروح بر ومدن وجبال حاجة ترد